Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson. I greet you, I greet the Director of UNESCO, Office for the Caribbean, Dr. Pauwell, the Executive Director of the Jamaica National Heritage Trust, and I greet all the other distinguished ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I know that I was a little bit late, and so you're probably a bit upset with me, but let me tell you why I was late. Earlier, well, about an hour ago, I heard that the Archbishop of Canterbury might be visiting ptRoyal this afternoon, the historic Anglican Church. He is being the head of the Anglican Church. And I wanted to surprise you to see if I could get him to come at this function before visiting the church. But I was waiting and did not get the confirmation, but I'm still hoping that he will pass through to see this historic opening that we're doing here at the museum. So that's the reason why I'm late, and to make up to you, I'm going to be very brief in my remarks. It is a tremendous delight for me to welcome you all here as a Member of Parliament for ptRoyal. When I'm in ptRoyal, I can't say East Kingston, I have to say ptRoyal. And to say how pleased and gratifying it is for me that we are now opening this historic museum. I want to thank the current administration of the country for continuing with a very dynamic project that was started by the last administration. I recall that an allocation of 70 million was made in relation to kickstarting the ptRoyal project, focusing on two of the main historical locations here, that being Port Charles, where we are now, and of course the old Naval Hospital. And I am very pleased to see that the work has progressed to the point today where we are opening this museum. I want to urge, as the Member of Parliament, that we continue that project to see to the fruition of the other aspects of it. And I want to urge in particular that the old Naval Hospital be refurbished to accommodate a much larger museum. We know that there are hundreds and hundreds of pieces of artifacts that have been in storage for some time. I think once we bring people over here to whet their appetite, then we will be able to take them over to the Old Naval Hospital Museum for a much larger presentation of things ptRoyal. I'm also aware of the multimedia facility that has also been established at the Old Naval Hospital. And I am just very thrilled and I'm pleased that we are seeing these achievements. I intend to commit some of the resources under the Constituency Development Fund to partner with the Jamaica Heritage Trust to see to the completion of this first phase. Because I think once we can have these facilities established, then we'll be better able to demonstrate to the investing world why ptRoyal is such a rich treasure, and for us to proceed now to make it one of the most dynamic attractions in the Western Hemisphere, as it ought to be. So, that is my presentation. Welcome, one and all. Good to see you. Thank you very much.